Hey folks, it's Tommy Frugal Prepper. So I got the new engine. This came out of a Pontiac, and a lot of the mounts, like the engine mounts and stuff, were different. Like this bracket wasn't on here, this bracket back here wasn't on here. I had to move that. I have a couple other brackets to move. It is the same engine. This piece was not a cap. It was just a little part that stuck out and had a little thing that went over to the overflow tank. But this one has a cap. But the old one was stuck in the other engine. I tried to wiggle it, get it out, and it broke off. So we're going to see if this one will work in this one. If it won't, I'll have to find another one. But other than that, we're good. But I backed the car out down the driveway. Just pushed it out there. And then I swept up the garage floor and cleaned that up. The motor mount on this one's different than my motor mount. So that the mount itself looks the same, but the bracket that holds it's different. But it bolts onto the exact same oil pan. So I think we're all pretty good to get this all going. It all looks the same. From here, we're gonna get it going and get it running. We'll get it dropped in. I'm gonna back this out this weekend and pressure wash out the inside of this, clean off the exhaust manifolds. The exhaust manifolds that came on this engine were the wrong ones, so I sent them back with my core. I did take my core back over there last Friday. I had last Friday off, so I got this swapped out and got the core back over there. My truck broke down. It's about a 45-minute drive to this junkyard that had this engine. My truck broke down halfway back. I had to get a ride from a sheriff because my phone was dead and I didn't have a charger. To get a ride from a sheriff who took me in to get an idler pulley and a belt to put on my truck. Luckily, I have tools in my truck. He was really nice. He drove me into the next town to the AutoZone and drove me back. Thumbs up for good law enforcement officers. And he never even asked to see my ID or my proof of insurance. So that's that's all good. But I got that back, and then it took me a couple hours to get that all done, and I was late picking up my son from school. Things happen. Today I'm getting ready to go to Mansfield. I got to check the air in my tires here first, and then I'm heading out. It's about 7:15ish. But yeah, this is coming soon. And then I have another car. I'm going to buy it on Saturday if it's still available, but we have to wait till Saturday so that there is a notary available to do the title. And, I'm just not willing to give them money ahead of time so they can hold on to it or whatever. None of that. It's a 2006 Pontiac, I think a G6 3.5. It has a no crank, no start, but it ran fine before that. So, I'm giving them $500 for it. It looks like it's clean, rust-free, 166,000 miles, I think. So we'll get that one, and that'll be our next car to fix up and give away. But this one still has more work to do. After I get the engine in and I have to test drive it, I have to see why the air conditioning is not holding pressure, and I have to detail it out on the inside. So I'm going to take you through the cheap detail jobs that I do to clean these seats and carpet. It's a really cheap and easy way, and it will make the car smell and look clean. And it'll be good. And this one might need a new battery too. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if that battery's good or not. Oh, sorry about my finger being in front of the camera there. But let me get the air compressor and find my air tire inflator and get some air in my tires and head it on out. All right, I'll see y'all all later. I just wanted to give you kind of an update as to what's going on. That morning I was in a hurry to back this out, swap the engine, get the old engine in my truck, and then get this pulled back in. So I didn't really have time to do video that morning because I had the day off, so I wanted to get it back that day, But now we're ready to drop this one in and get this thing up and running again at least. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. It's Tom, your Frugal Prepper.